This episode is brought to you by Leo Bato and Associates, ang realtor na patok. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Lourdes Capulong.
The underground was filled with bands, but it was your mom who had the vision of bringing these bands from the underground up to the surface.
Right. For you guys in Ten of Another
With
Kind.
Ten of
Right,
Another
yeah.
Kind, diba? And using the powers that she had. And up to now, it's a seminal album.
Yeah.
And, oh my God,
Oh,
talagang
yeah. It's classic na yun.
classic, di ba? So, nakita mo yung capacity na yun or ikaw parang, okay, that's an album. Okay, that's my mom. Okay, these are bands. When did it hit you na, oh my God, that was my mom?
You know, that hit me later on na lang talaga eh.
Oh.
Hindi, hindi talaga. Like, kasi, because I was not being braggy, pero I was doing it on my own naman, di ba?
Not
With the
naman as a
band.
rebel way of doing
No,
it.
no, no.
Hindi ka
And-
nagre-rebel din nun.
And I think her part of how, I guess, Sugar Hiccup was able to, soar faster
Yeah.
was when she worked at BMG Records.
Yun na.
Oo. And she's friends with, Rudy
Yes.
and Narciso
Rudy
and all
T,
that,
yeah.
yeah. And Vic Valenciano,
Yes.
who is the A&R.
Magkakasama, you know,
Right, they're friends eh.
and they came from the, lahat
Yes.
sila.
Oh. So
Same batch
when
sila eh.
when we auditioned at Club Dread, nasa Pituazan sa Cubao na
Yeah.
noon, BMG checked us out. And at that time, we already had our songs. And then we were already called Sugar Hiccup. And so they picked up 5 years when we sang it, at the club. And interestingly, sabi nila, that could be a good single. And so they approached us, and then they wanted to sign us up. So I think doon lang na parang siguro my mom kind of mentioned na, hey, Melody's playing a dread na, or parang ganun. They have songs, but she didn't say, oh, you need to
sign my daughter.
yeah, nothing like that. So because there were other labels who were also interested
Yeah.
at that time.
Yes.
And prior to the Oracle album, we were already in the alphanumeric sampler. We had 3 songs there.
Nice.
So there were some interests from other labels. But
What was the first single of the band?
from the Oracle album, it's 5 years.
Right.
But from the alphanumeric sampler, it was Someday.
So 5 years is the song without lyrics.
Yeah, the lyrics was just on the last part.
Ilan words lang yun? Di ba?
5 words.
5 words.
5 words, di ba? Dapat 5 words yun, di dapat 5 years. 5 words.
Nung ginagawa niyo ang 5 years,
Oh, Lord.
whose idea was that?
The bassist.
Were you aligned with his idea? Did you know that it was gonna be a hit?
Nagtitrip lang kami, Pax. And then during that time, we would even have that as our first song, as a sound check.
Pag sound check.
Oo. Because I were just, okay, vocalize, di ba? So vocalize. O di hanggang pataas na ako, pataas
It's okay.
na ako ng pataas. And then later on, pag parating mo ng kinakanta, hindi ko na kaya i-vocalize. And then you can sing it towards the end of the set.
Yeah.
I don't even have enough voice na rin, di ba? So parang it's so ironic.
Oo nga, no? Because the first song became the last song dahil naging hit song.
Yeah. And then during last song, nagasgas na yung boses
Oh
mo
my
and all.
God.
It is so ironic. But then I guess that it was controversial.
Yes.
Diba? It was, oh, what is this? And then
Yeah.
it's funny because some of my friends, when they first heard it, like, Melody, your song, I want to kill myself after listening to it.
Ako pinapakinggan ko yun sa kotse, and I'm a pop guy, so I'm all about the lyrics, di ba?
Yeah.
And the melody. Ang ganda ng melody. And then it's like, ito na. Wala pa rin. Okay.
It's a intro.
ito na. Wala pa rin.
Tapos na yung song.
Tapos na yung song, di ba? Yun lang yung lyrics. Pero ang galing dahil ang lakas ng loob nyo.
Oh,
In a world where, I mean, was it a conscious effort na, nandyan ang Eraserheads, nandyan ang River Maya intro voice, nandyan ang True Faith, dito tayo, gagawa tayo ng lane na to, hindi tayo maglalagay ng lyrics, pero the melody is haunting and melancholic enough to really hit your soul. Yun ang inisip ko. So who
Mm-hmm.
came up with the melody?
Well, the melody was me because
I know that your
right.
melody.
No, no.
Oh.
The melody of the song.
I mean, we established that. We
Kulit ni Pac. Tanghali to tanghali It's the coffee. Anong meron dyan?
Okay, game. Yung food for the gods.
Oh yes, that's right. So anyway, no, the melody was more on me because they just asked me to sing whatever.
So nung recording, was that more of like a spontaneous
No, it was already set.
Okay, set
Pero
na.
in the beginning, when we were trying to build the song and then we're making it the way it is or it was, so yun, it was from me. But then the lyrics was from the bassist at that time.
Right.
And then we were like, oh, ito, gawin mo lyrics, ito lang, ganyan. And then we were like, sige, di ba? So it was
Ang
fun.
lakas ng loob nyo talaga.
It was fun because we were just tripping.
Yeah.
Tapos, when you were asking earlier, like, was it a conscious effort to sound differently?
Yes.
It wasn't. It's just that this is how we sounded together as a group. And then we kind of like, okay, this is comfortable for everybody.
Yeah.
So, walang pilitan, di ba?